Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the interlude for Cowboys from Hell. This also doubles as the outro of the song with a slight variation on the ending. And the core idea goes and sounds like this. So to be able to play this riff, we're going to be starting out here at the 7th and 5th frets on the A string with a pull-off, followed by 2 open low E strings. And then we have that happen, basically the pull-off happens 3 times. After the 3rd pull-off, we do a pinch harmonic on the D string, 5th fret, and we do that as 2 8th notes. Okay, so then we do immediately follow that with 2 open low E's. So then we repeat that, but this time we do the harmonic on the 7th fret on the D. Then we go back to the first one, and then we're going to move to this moving pattern of thirds. So starting out on the 12th fret on the D string, picking twice, then a pull off from 14 to 12 on the G, so then we grab 14 on the D string, so after you've played 14 on the D string, we have this descending pattern. So here we're going to slide from 12 to 11 on the G, 12 on the D. At this point we slide from 11 down to 9 on the G, grab 11 on the D, so then this pattern we slide again down from 9 to 7 on the G, grab 9 on the D, so together so far. And then the final slide is 7 to 6 on the G, and then 7 on the D. So okay, so put those all together for the first half of the riff. And Dime's kind of slicing on those descending notes of the pick to get kind of a bit of a harmonic thing going on, so you can hear some of the overtones ringing out, which sounds really cool. We then repeat that initial low E string riff, but we add a slightly different rhythm. Now, on the recording, when I isolated the tracks, it doesn't sound like Dime's actually doing the same thing as the kick drum quite. I think he's probably staying with the keeping that, and then the drums and the bass are kind of giving the effect of. But then there's live videos where Dime is also kind of doing really making that triplet thing really obvious. So I'll teach you the triplet version, and if it's a bit tricky, you can get away and it sounds cool with just the in between as well. So we do the same riff. And this time, instead of 2 open low E's, we just do a triplet, so. And then we do the pinch harmonics on the 5th fret D. Then we do the same pattern again. And this time we go to the 7th fret D string pinch harmonic, but we do it 3 times. So. Then back to the 5th fret pinch harmonic version of that. And then there's 2 quick muted notes, and then we basically do the same run as we did before, but now on the B and E string. It's the exact same notes and the same pattern pretty much. But we're starting out here on the 15th fret on the B string twice, 17 pull off to 15 on the E, then 17 on the B. So Then at this point we slide 15 to 14 on the E, then grab 15 on the B. So then we slide 14 down to 12 on the E, then grab 14 on the B. So, and then from here we slide 12 down to 10 and then grab 12 on the B. So then finally 10 to 9 on the E, then 10 on the B. At this point, it goes back into that intro riff that we had at the start of the song. Now, this riff then comes in again on the ending of the song, and it does everything the same. Everything's exactly the same, except there's an ending tag which goes like this, which is just simply a grouping of 4, and then a separate palm mute at the end, and then the little pull-off section from the chorus theme, but a slight rhythmic variation. We have open 1 open on the A as a hammer on and pull off, then the 3rd fret low E string, and then you repeat the 3rd fret low E string, and then finish on an open E5 power chord. Like that. And that's just the ending after the initial interlude riff on the outro. So there we have it. That's all the sections and all the parts for Cowboys from Hell by Pantera.